Hey guys, what's going on? GaryNext here, bringing you another video on 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross. Now just 2 days back, we received one of the biggest patch updates ever, and tons of amazing features came with it. One of it was the permanent HP buff that is based on your account CC. This HP buff will be applied across all the content, whether it's boss battles, death matches or PvP. And as you know, HP gives the most boost to your CC, so this buff is actually huge. It can really determine if you are going first or second in PvP. So how can you get those big buffs? Well, I'm going to show you how you can increase your CC quickly. Before we get into that, I post a video every Tuesday, Thursday and Saturday. So if you are new to the channel, do subscribe and click on that bell icon so you know when there's a new video coming up. Now let's get into it. We all know that CC comes from the stats. And the higher the stats, the higher the CC. So we want to focus on a few methods to get our CC as high as possible. Now the half stamina event for boss battle has just ended, and hopefully you took advantage of that and farmed a lot during these few days. Now you should be having a lot of awakening materials and SSR gears lying around in your inventory. What you want to do here is to equip all the gears onto every one of your characters. Regardless of whether you are actually going to use them or not, equipping gears to your characters will increase their stats and ultimately increasing your CC. So for example, if we take a look at my character box right now, I'm having an account CC of 976,000. Now if we just go into any random character, let's take a look at Ban here and just equip a piece of gear onto him. Now we are looking at the account CC at 977,000. So this gives you a very quick boost to your account CC, pushing you towards the next tier of the buff. And a side benefit of doing this is that you actually free up your gear inventory slot, because your inventory slot and your equipped gear slot are not sharing the same capacity. You can see right now I have 128 in my inventory. So if I just go ahead and just equip another piece of gear onto any of my character here. Oops. Equip. And now let's take a look again. Now the inventory actually drops to 127. So this means that you can actually free up your inventory slot so you can farm longer. So you don't need to go back to the tavern and salvage them. So this is especially efficient for you as when there is a half stamina event going on. Equipping gears can only provide you with so much stats and CC. What we want to do right now is to upgrade your characters as much as possible. There's two parts to this. First is to awaken them, and second is to level up and limit break them. Now just a disclaimer, I would suggest you to do this only if you have tons of gold lying around and you don't know what to do with them. If you are short on gold, focus on farming gold first. Gold is more important because you will need a lot of gold for power leveling. Again, if you have been taking advantage of the boss battle half stamina event, you should be having loads of awakening materials and chalices by now. What you want to do is to awaken all of your units to as high as possible. So just go ahead and choose anyone and just awaken them. Now most of the time you should be able to awaken them to 3 stars easily. But from 4 star onwards, there are actually some awakening materials that are not dropped in boss battles. Now for example, this red potion here, I don't know what it's called, Omnimus Spell Casting Fluid. I'll just call it red potion. So this red potion here doesn't drop in the chapter 4 boss battles. So if we take a look here in the chapter 4 boss battles, it doesn't actually drop the red potion. So you will have to come here to this stage in the free stage to farm the red potion. So 4 star awakening onwards is usually the bottleneck, but you should have no problem awakening your characters to 3 stars. Secondly, we want to do mass level up and limit break. Now limit break will be the bottleneck here because pendants are hard to come by, and you might want to save them for certain characters that you actually want to use. And all the demon materials are quite time consuming to farm. So we will focus on getting our characters to max level of their current rarity. Once again, I would suggest you to do this only if you have tons of gold lying around. So what you want to do is to farm the meat pies over here, because these give you XP gain plus 100%. So you are getting double the XP when farming. With the half stamina event going on for the free stages, you can farm the ingredients easily. Just run the easiest stage. There is no significant benefit in running the higher stages, so just save your stamina and run the easiest one. I did this with Hauser for about 4 hours and I managed to get about 200 plus of the ingredients, I think. Can't really remember the exact numbers, but that should be enough to get you through the power leveling process. And when you think you have enough food, you can go on and farm your SSR gears or awakening materials in the free stages. Now this is the part you want to take note, because you don't want to use the meat pies when you are farming the free stages. You want to use them during the Fort Soghris half stamina event. This is because Fort Soghris stages gives you significantly higher XP. Pair that with the meat pies, you are getting almost 6,500 XP per run when running the potion or book stage. Now in just a few runs, you can get your characters to max level easily. So just get a character on the sub, run on auto until max level, switch to another one, rinse and repeat. Now if you really don't need the gold and you want to take the power leveling to the next level, farm the potion stage instead. So once the half stamina event is over, you can actually still use the potions to level up your characters. So these are the methods I use to get my account CC high in a short amount of time. If you have other methods of power leveling your account CC, feel free to share in the comments down below. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross video. That's it for today, take care and have a great day ahead.